I want to talk to you about why this masterclass matters to me. That's the Fear to Freedom Masterclass. Because there is a lot of talk right now about slowing down, pausing, about doing less, about being still. And I agree with that. There is wisdom in stillness. There is wisdom in listening. There is wisdom in not rushing. But something is being missed. There is a difference between a pause that is alive and a pause that is stuck. And when we bring fear into this conversation, it becomes even more important. Because most horse people are not actually choosing stillness. They are entering it through fear. Fear of getting it wrong, fear of the horse reacting, fear of being unsafe, fear of being judged. Sometimes just the simple physical awareness that the horse is big and powerful and can be unpredictable. All of that is real. And when that fear lands in the body, something very specific happens. We freeze, we hold, we hesitate, we stop moving forward. And from the outside, it can look like calm. It can even sound like being natural or being in a pause. But inside, it is often not presence, it is shut down. And this is where I see so many people getting quietly stuck. Because fear does not just stop movement once, it creates a loop. The horse feels the hesitation, the horse responds, the human feels that response, the fear rises again, the body tightens a little more, the horse adjusts again, and suddenly both are inside an escalating conversation neither of them intended. Not dramatic, not always visible, but very, very real. And over time that loop becomes the relationship. And this is not about competition, this is not about rosettes or performance or doing things right. This is about something much more honest. Can you stay with your horse without disappearing into fear? Can you notice fear without letting it decide anything or everything? Can you allow yourself to move again when movement is what is needed instead of collapsing into stillness that is actually protection? Because your horse feels all of it, not just your actions, but the quality behind them, the hesitation, the certainty, the breath that is held, the breath that is free. And what I want for horsemen and women is not perfection. I want freedom. Freedom to pause when pause is right and move when movement is right, without losing yourself in either. Nature is not asking you to be passive. Nature is, hello sweetheart, alive, responsive, adaptive. And your horse is part of that same system, always reading, always responding, always honest. The good, the uncomfortable, the uncertain moments, they are not failures. They are feedback. They are information in motion. And this is why I'm sharing this masterclass, because I want to speak directly to that moment where fear starts to take over and people think the answer is to do less, when actually the answer is to come back into relationship with what is happening inside them. So you can see clearly again, so you can feel clearly again, so you can move again with awareness instead of collapse. Not control, not performance, clarity, presence, and the courage to stay in conversation with your horse, even when fear shows up. So if this sounds something that is interesting to you, or you know somebody, that this will resonate with and help, then please share this with them, and I'll put the link to the masterclass in the comments. So thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and take care. Bye for now.